As Saturn turns retrograde in Aquarius from June 30th to November 15th, 2024, we are presented with a period of profound introspection, reevaluation, and potential transformation. This 5-month phase is a time to harness the wisdom and introspective energy of Saturn to address and rectify various aspects of our lives. It's crucial to note that these interpretations are based on sidereal or Vedic astrology, which accounts for the approximately 24-degree difference with the tropical zodiac. Saturn embodies all aspects of life that we typically find challenging or unpleasant. It represents delay, frustration, restriction, and anxiety. Saturn is often associated with our karmic debts from past lives, reflecting the consequences of actions we didn't handle well previously. It serves as a symbol of the challenges and lessons we encounter in life. Saturn is linked to old age, as well as teeth and bones. It's also associated with diseases and inevitable changes. Saturn's influence extends to our relationships, particularly step relations, where it signifies a dynamic of receiving treatment akin to that of step relationships. Saturn emphasizes the importance of hard work, effort, and perseverance. It suggests that nothing worthwhile comes easily or quickly. Instead, it requires continuous dedication over an extended period. Saturn's dominance in a person's life can lead to legendary achievements, as it encourages individuals to focus their efforts and persist in their chosen field throughout their lifetime. Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac belt, hence it signifies the things and energy related to the 11th house of the horoscope, such as gains, desires, hopes and wishes, large organizations, network circles, etc. Besides this, Aquarius also represents scientific thinking and research, uplifting the society, higher goals and rewards for all. Aquarius ruled by Saturn and Rahu. Retrograde is actually when a planet is closer to Earth, and that's why, while looking from Earth, it looks like the planet is moving backward as it is slower in its speed than Earth. When a planet goes retrograde and comes closer to Earth, its rays are reaching us with great intensity. This time pushes us to act on issues related to the retrograde planet or the house/sign it occupies, often creating situations that demand attention. During Saturn's retrograde, we may experience a kind of upheaval in our lives. This disruption, however, is not meant to be purely chaotic but rather serves as a catalyst for uncovering answers to long-standing questions. Saturn retrograde compels us to confront issues and challenges that we may have ignored or overlooked during its direct motion. These disruptions force us to reassess our strategies, responsibilities, and limitations, providing us with deeper insights and understanding. This process can be transformative, offering clarity and direction that was previously elusive. Aquarius, the sign of the water bearer, symbolizes inner strength and inner knowledge, emphasizing humanitarian activities and collective progress. During Saturn's retrograde in Aquarius, we are encouraged to engage more actively in humanitarian efforts and community service. This period is ideal for addressing and correcting imbalances in our approach to social and communal responsibilities. The retrograde motion of Saturn in this visionary sign prompts us to reassess how we contribute to the greater good and to realign our actions with more altruistic and progressive values. This sign encourages us to manage our material and social-emotional contributions with a focus on group cooperation and evolutionary progress. As Saturn retrograde brings echoes of old duties and new forms, it also revives the attitudes of maturity and responsibility inherent in the concept of gains. In Aquarius, these responsibilities are not just personal but extend to our roles within the larger community. Jupiter and Saturn symbolize the social and cultural aspects of life, representing the outermost zone where the visible intersects with the invisible. During Saturn's retrograde in Aquarius, we are urged to delve deeper into our societal roles and responsibilities. Retrograde motion often signifies a slowing down, a time to reflect, review, and reevaluate. It is during these periods that we gain wisdom through repeated life lessons, allowing us to address gaps in our understanding and to update our internal frameworks. This reflection is not merely an internal exercise, but a crucial step in bringing the wisdom of the past into contemporary relevance. Individuals with Saturn retrograde natal placements often find themselves revisiting their rules, duties, and limitations to ensure they are not operating on outdated principles. This is seen as a fortunate position because it promotes introspection and offers a different perspective on wisdom and its application. Saturn retrograde invites us to see things from new angles, assisting others in reassessing their beliefs and the application of their knowledge. The retrograde motion of planets can sometimes be frustrating due to the difficulty in externalizing energies in straightforward ways. However, it doesn't necessarily hinder a healthy personality. On the contrary, retrograde periods can enhance unique and brilliant insights, as evidenced by individuals who thrive during such times. They often possess humility, humor, and a deep understanding of people and situations, driven by inner cues rather than external pressures. This introspective nature makes them adept at picking up subtle cues and providing alternative interpretations, enriching their interactions and contributions. The retrograde phase provides numerous opportunities to make significant corrections in our personal and professional lives. It is a time to reflect on the limitations and obstacles that have arisen while Saturn was direct and to find innovative solutions to overcome them. In our careers, this might involve reevaluating our goals, reassessing our strategies, and making necessary adjustments to align our professional paths with our true purpose and values. In our personal lives, we might need to address unresolved issues, mend relationships, and strengthen our commitments to personal growth and development. As the Lord of Karma, Saturn's retrograde is a time to reflect on our past actions and their consequences. This period allows us to understand the karmic lessons we need to learn and to make amends where necessary. Saturn, immensely wise and righteous, guides us to recognize and address our past mistakes, offering us the opportunity to rectify them and to build better karma moving forward. This introspective journey helps us to develop greater self-awareness, integrity, and moral strength. Saturn retrograde encourages us to take note of the limitations that have become apparent while the planet was direct. Instead of viewing these limitations as insurmountable obstacles, we are prompted to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. On a practical level, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius calls for a reassessment of our contributions to society. It encourages us to align our personal growth with collective needs, ensuring that our efforts are both meaningful and impactful. This period is ideal for reviewing long-term goals, refining strategies, and ensuring that our actions are in harmony with our values and the greater good. To accurately assess the impact of these transits, it is crucial to consider your ascendant and moon signs. The ascendant sign offers insights into the timing of life events, while the moon sign reveals how you will emotionally respond to these changes. Take into account the position of your current Maha-dasha lord in your birth chart, as it can shed light on how these transits will influence the recurring themes of your current dasha period. This transit may manifest differently for each individual, and how they navigate this transit will depend on their personal charts. A more precise understanding of the impact of this transit can be gained by examining Saturn's Ashtaka Varga score in Aquarius. Keep in mind that the effects of this transit are contingent on Saturn's interaction with the planets in individual birth charts. It's also worth noting that individuals currently experiencing the influence of Saturn's dasha periods may feel the effects of this transit more intensely. To understand how this transit may affect you based on your zodiac sign and the houses it transits, let's delve into those specifics. For Aries, you are poised to experience a significant period of reflection and reassessment with Saturn retrograding in Aquarius, particularly in your professional and social spheres. With Saturn governing your 10th house of career, fame, and father, as well as the 11th house of income and gains, its retrograde motion your 11th house indicates a period of both challenges and opportunities. Throughout this phase, you will find yourself introspecting on your financial gains and income streams. While there may be a sense of limitation or a reduction in income, coupled with the necessity for additional effort to achieve desired gains, the overarching atmosphere remains favorable. Despite potential financial constraints, the efforts you invest during this period are likely to yield happiness and fulfillment in the long run. Socially, you may experience an expansion of your social circle, potentially forging new connections and relationships. However, it's imperative for you to recognize the importance of allowing space for your loved ones to maintain harmonious relationships. Challenges and obstacles may emerge on the path to expected success and financial growth, potentially resulting in delays in receiving deserved recognition or rewards. This period calls upon you to step out of your comfort zone and exert honest effort to achieve your goals, despite the hurdles you may encounter along the way. Health-related issues may surface due to negligence and negative thinking patterns. A propensity towards aggression could further exacerbate existing relationship challenges, underscoring the importance of practicing mindfulness techniques such as meditation and yoga to foster emotional balance and well-being. You are advised to exercise caution in placing trust in friends, as there exists a risk of exploitation or misunderstanding leading to arguments and discord. It is crucial to maintain confidentiality, particularly with retrograde Saturn's influence potentially impacting your social networks and friendships. Emotionally, you may find yourself relying on your intellectual acumen to navigate through challenges and maintain composure in adverse situations. Notwithstanding these challenges, you can anticipate an enhancement in willpower and concentration towards your chosen profession, facilitating the realization of your goals and aspirations. Creative energies are slated to be heightened during this period, although there exists a risk of expecting too much from others, thereby precipitating conflicts and disagreements. The support and understanding of your spouse or partner will prove to be instrumental in managing expectations and preserving harmony within the relationship. On the career front, new opportunities are poised to emerge, presenting avenues for growth, innovation, and advancement. You are encouraged to leverage your creative ideas and innovative thinking to pursue new projects that stand to benefit your professional endeavors and augment your financial prospects. Saturn's retrograde motion as the 10th house lord suggests a time for you to revisit your career goals, ambitions, and the structures you've built in your professional life. You may find yourself reflecting on past achievements and considering whether your current career path aligns with your long-term aspirations. This period encourages you to reassess your approach to authority, responsibility, and leadership in the workplace. While Saturn's retrograde motion may bring extra challenges or delays, it also offers an opportunity to refine your strategies and solidify your foundations for future success. Patience, discipline, and perseverance are essential virtues during this time. Overall, while Saturn's retrograde may portend challenges and potential delays, it also offers an opportunity for growth, self-reflection, and the exploration of alternative paths to success. The key lies in perseverance, resilience, and a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances. As Saturn assumes a position of strength to deliver results, you can maintain an optimistic outlook regarding your future prospects, secure in the knowledge that life will invariably provide alternatives and opportunities for advancement, notwithstanding the challenges that may lie ahead. For Taurus, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius carries profound implications, especially concerning matters related to your beliefs, career, and spiritual growth. With Saturn governing your 9th house of higher learning, gurus, law, religion, and philosophy, as well as your 10th house of career, fame, and father, its transit in your 10th house during retrograde motion indicates a period of introspection and evaluation, especially regarding career choices and relationships with authority figures. You are likely to find yourself grappling with significant challenges in matters pertaining to your career. Saturn's presence in the 10th house prompts you to reflect on whether you are on the right career path and may also draw your attention to paternal concerns or the health of your father. Stressors could arise in dealings with authority figures or colleagues, potentially serving as a catalyst for considering a new career trajectory. Negative thoughts stemming from unfavorable company could impede your professional performance during this period, necessitating a period of introspection and reevaluation of associations to steer clear of detrimental influences. Despite the obstacles encountered on the career front, practicality and diligence will be key in surmounting challenges and achieving success. You may find yourself burdened with increased workload and responsibilities, both personally and professionally, but adopting a positive outlook and diligently addressing these demands will pave the way for growth and accomplishment. Despite the demanding nature of the tasks at hand, you can anticipate an influx of work opportunities, and your industrious nature will facilitate success in your endeavors. A clear and determined approach towards professional goals will enable you to navigate through obstacles effectively. Receptivity to senior perspectives and the implementation of innovative ideas will contribute to favorable financial growth. However, it is not an opportune time to seek incentives or promotions. On the familial front, you can look forward to enjoyable times with your spouse and family members. Clarity of thought will aid in making sound decisions, although differences of opinion, particularly with the father figure, may surface within the family dynamic. To alleviate professional stress and foster familial harmony, planning short trips with loved ones may prove beneficial. However, the retrograde motion of Saturn may introduce complications in the professional sphere, necessitating increased efforts and diligence to achieve desired outcomes. You may also find yourself contemplating investment opportunities to bolster your financial stability, although caution should be exercised to avoid shortcuts that could lead to setbacks. With Saturn as the 9th house lord retrograding, you are encouraged to revisit your beliefs, philosophies, and attitudes towards higher learning and spirituality. This period prompts you to reflect on your educational pursuits, whether formal or informal, and to reassess your quest for knowledge and wisdom. You may find yourself drawn to spiritual practices or philosophical studies that offer a deeper understanding of life's purpose and meaning. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to delve into and question outdated beliefs that no longer serve your growth. This period may also bring opportunities for long-distance travel or cultural exploration, providing you with new perspectives and insights. Maintaining a balanced diet and adhering to a healthy lifestyle regimen will be crucial in mitigating anxiety and ensuring overall well-being. Sleeping discomfort stemming from concerns about the future may manifest, underscoring the importance of adopting stress relief techniques. In light of Saturn's potent influence in the 10th house, you are urged to focus on proving your capabilities and executing tasks diligently, rather than expecting immediate returns. While Saturn's retrograde may indicate a shift in power dynamics in the workplace, it also presents a golden opportunity for you to seize upon favorable career prospects and position yourself for long-term success. This period serves as a pivotal period for taking calculated risks and pursuing strategic courses of action in pursuit of professional advancement. For Gemini, the retrograde movement of Saturn in Aquarius holds profound implications, especially concerning matters related to transformation, higher learning, and spirituality. Governed by Saturn in the 8th house of occult, mysteries, and sudden events, as well as the 9th house of higher learning, gurus, law, religion, and philosophy, you are primed for a period of introspection and soul-searching as Saturn transits in your 9th house during retrograde motion. This transit signals a time of deep reflection on your beliefs, morals, and values. The 9th house's association with higher learning and spirituality prompts a reassessment of your life path and philosophical convictions. Questions regarding religion, the influence of teachers and mentors, and the pursuit of enlightenment may surface, leading to a profound reevaluation of personal goals and aspirations. The potential for career loss associated with the 9th house suggests that you may contemplate quitting your current job to pursue higher education, spiritual exploration, or embark on transformative journeys such as pilgrimages or long-distance travel. This period is characterized by a quest for knowledge and personal growth, as you seek to expand your horizons and gain new perspectives on life. However, travel plans may encounter delays or obstacles due to the retrograde motion of Saturn, leading to frustrations and challenges in obtaining necessary documents like visas or passports. Despite these setbacks, the retrograde offers an opportunity for you to gain a fresh perspective on the role of mentors and role models in your life, recognizing their imperfections while appreciating the guidance they provide. You may feel compelled to follow in the footsteps of your mentors, implementing positive teachings to guide others on their own journey of self-discovery. The retrograde Saturn's influence fosters a deeper understanding of spiritual principles and a commitment to personal growth, leading to new opportunities and advancements in various aspects of life. In personal relationships, you may confront challenges stemming from egoistic tendencies and unrealistic expectations from partners or spouses. It is advisable to adopt a diplomatic and understanding approach, fostering open communication and flexibility to navigate through relationship dynamics successfully. However, the presence of Saturn in the 9th house may also bring about positive changes, such as assuming authoritative positions at work or experiencing shared moments of joy and fulfillment with family members during travel or leisure activities. You may find yourself assuming leadership roles in the workplace, leveraging your charismatic personality and leadership qualities to inspire and motivate your team members. However, challenges may arise in effectively communicating expectations to subordinates, necessitating efforts to hone interpersonal skills and foster a conducive work environment. Despite the demands of professional responsibilities, it is essential for you to prioritize your health and well-being during this period. Avoiding stress and adopting healthy lifestyle practices are imperative for maintaining physical and emotional balance amidst the rigors of life. The retrograde Saturn's emphasis on learning and growth presents opportunities for recognition and success, provided you approach challenges with diligence, integrity, and humility. With Saturn as the 8th house lord retrograding second away in the 9th house, this period prompts you to revisit your approach towards joint ventures, investments, and emotional bonds. You may find yourself reflecting on themes of trust, vulnerability, and intimacy in your relationships, both personal and financial. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to confront any fears or insecurities surrounding these areas and to cultivate a more mature and responsible attitude towards managing shared resources. This period may also bring opportunities for psychological healing and personal growth, as you navigate through periods of introspection and self-discovery. Overall, the retrograde of Saturn in the 9th house signifies a transformative period for you, marked by introspection, spiritual exploration, and personal growth. While obstacles and delays may arise, particularly in travel and educational pursuits, this period also offers a unique opportunity to deepen your understanding of life's mysteries and embrace new perspectives and philosophies. By navigating through challenges with grace and resilience, you can emerge from this period stronger, wiser, and more attuned to your inner self. For Cancer, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius holds significant implications, especially in matters pertaining to partnerships, transformation, and shared resources. With Saturn governing your 7th house of marriage, spouse, and business, as well as your 8th house of occult, mysteries, and sudden events, you are poised to undergo a period of intense introspection and potential transformation as the Saturn transit in your 8th house during retrograde motion. This transit hints at significant changes looming on the horizon for you, particularly in the areas of career and overall life trajectory. The focus shifts towards the enigmatic and esoteric aspects of existence, prompting you to delve into the depths of the occult and explore hidden truths and spiritual mysteries. Yet, amidst this journey of introspection, challenges may surface in interpersonal relationships, particularly with in-laws or regarding matters pertaining to marriage. Navigating these dynamics with grace and diplomacy becomes paramount as you strive to maintain harmony amidst potential conflicts. As Saturn retrogrades through your 8th house, you are urged to approach challenges with discipline and determination, employing strategic analysis and planning to surmount obstacles and forge ahead in your endeavors. By prioritizing your work effectively, you can enhance your performance and productivity, laying the groundwork for anticipated growth and success in your professional endeavors. Saturn's transit in the 8th house also serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of health and responsibility. You are encouraged to adopt a balanced approach to your work and familial obligations, recognizing the significance of maintaining physical and emotional well-being amidst the demands of daily life. Through this period, insights may emerge regarding the management of financial matters, facilitating a greater sense of stability and security in both personal and professional spheres. Despite the potential for stress and uncertainty, romantic relationships may thrive during this phase, with you cherishing the companionship and support of your partner. Professionally, creative ideas abound, offering you opportunities for financial growth and career advancement as you harness your innate talents and explore innovative avenues. However, you must remain vigilant of unknown fears that may threaten your mental health and well-being. Practicing mindfulness techniques, such as yoga and meditation, can prove instrumental in promoting emotional resilience and maintaining inner equilibrium amidst the challenges posed by retrograde Saturn. The retrograde Saturn prompts you to release outdated belief systems, thoughts, and habits that no longer serve your highest good. This period presents an opportunity for personal growth and transformation as you embrace change with courage and resilience, paving the way for greater adaptability and self-awareness. Family dynamics may undergo shifts during this period, yet you are encouraged to draw upon your strengths and abilities in navigating through challenges. The retrograde Saturn fosters a thirst for knowledge and personal development, inspiring you to explore new avenues of growth and self-discovery. Opportunities for career advancement and success beckon on the horizon, particularly in creative fields that resonate with your passions and aspirations. Participation in new projects and endeavors may yield recognition and rewards, further bolstering your confidence and professional standing. With Saturn as the 7th house lord retrograding in the 8th house, you may encourage to revisit your approach towards partnerships and relationships, both personal and professional. This period prompts you to reflect on the dynamics of your interactions with others, including spouses, business partners, and close associates. You may find yourself reassessing the balance of power and responsibilities within your relationships, as well as your ability to compromise and collaborate effectively. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to confront any issues or challenges in your relationships with maturity and patience, paving the way for greater harmony and mutual understanding. This period may also bring opportunities for strengthening existing bonds and forging new alliances based on trust and mutual respect. Overall, the retrograde of Saturn in the 8th house indicates a period of profound transformation and growth for you. While challenges may arise, particularly in interpersonal relationships and personal beliefs, this period offers an opportunity for deep introspection and spiritual exploration. By embracing change with courage and resilience, you can emerge from this period empowered and enlightened, ready to navigate life's complexities with grace and fortitude. For Leo, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius carries significant implications, particularly in areas related to work, relationships, and partnerships. Governed by Saturn in your 6th house of daily work routine, disputes, diseases, and obstacles, as well as the 7th house of marriage, spouse, and business, you are poised to undergo a period of introspection and potential upheaval in areas central to your personal and professional lives. Saturn's transit in the 7th house during retrograde motion indicates a period of reflection for you, particularly in matters concerning relationships and partnerships. This transit prompts a deep examination of the quality and sustainability of romantic unions or business collaborations. You may find yourself grappling with questions regarding commitment, compatibility, and the overall health of your partnerships. The transit may bring forth conflicts or events that challenge the stability of these relationships, urging you to reassess your alignment with your chosen partners or collaborators. Simultaneously, you may experience an increase in your workload as Saturn's retrograde transit places a spotlight on your daily work routines and professional responsibilities. The influx of tasks may push you out of your comfort zones, necessitating a diligent work ethic and strategic approach to manage your workload effectively. However, these challenges may also present opportunities for growth and advancement in your career or business, as you navigate through the demands of your roles with resilience and determination. Financial decisions assume heightened importance during this period, as Saturn's prolonged transit may bring about significant transformations in your life. It is advisable to exercise caution and prudence in your financial dealings, carefully weighing the pros and cons before committing to any major investments or expenditures. By adopting a strategic approach and conducting thorough research, you can mitigate potential risks and position yourself for long-term financial stability. The retrograde Saturn's influence may also extend to personal relationships, with partners seeking increased attention and affection from you. This period presents an opportunity for you to nurture and strengthen your bonds with your partner, fostering intimacy and understanding amidst the challenges you may encounter. However, it is essential to exercise restraint in your spending habits to mitigate financial strain and ensure stability in your relationship. Despite potential challenges in travel and leisure activities, you may find solace and fulfillment in your professional pursuits. Your dedication and clarity of purpose may lead to recognition and acclaim in the workplace, paving the way for success and advancement in your career. However, it is imperative to strike a balance between your professional obligations and personal well-being, prioritizing self-care and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. You may find opportunities for familial bonding and leisure activities amidst your busy schedule. Spending quality time with loved ones and engaging in social activities can provide much-needed respite from the demands of work and relationships, fostering joy and fulfillment in your life. With Saturn as the 6th house lord retrograding, you are encouraged to revisit your approach towards work, health, and daily routines. This period prompts you to reflect on your work ethic, habits, and overall well-being. You may find yourself reassessing your priorities and responsibilities in the workplace, as well as your ability to manage stress and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to confront any issues or challenges related to your physical or mental health with discipline and perseverance, paving the way for greater productivity and efficiency. This period may also bring opportunities for self-improvement and personal growth, as you focus on cultivating healthier habits and routines. Overall, the retrograde of Saturn in the 7th house signifies a period of introspection and potential transformation for you. While challenges may arise in your relationships and professional endeavors, this period also offers opportunities for growth, resilience, and personal development. By confronting challenges with courage and determination, you can emerge from this period stronger, wiser, and better equipped to navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. For Virgo, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius brings about a period of introspection and reassessment, particularly in areas related to creativity, romance, health, and daily work routines. Governed by Saturn in both the 5th and 6th houses, you are poised to undergo a period of introspection and potential challenges across various aspects of your life, including work, relationships, and health. Saturn's transit in the 6th house, which governs daily work routine, disputes, diseases, and obstacles, prompts you to reevaluate your professional trajectory. This transit encourages you to reflect on your current roles, service, and employment, prompting questions about whether to persevere or pursue alternative paths. With Rahu transiting in the 7th house concurrently, relationships may face heightened tensions, leading to potential conflicts and disputes. You are advised to tread cautiously in your relationships, as even minor disagreements may escalate into significant challenges. It is prudent to exercise restraint and patience, avoiding impulsive decisions and prioritizing open communication to maintain harmony in relationships. The influence of retrograde Saturn underscores the importance of safeguarding both physical and emotional health. You must remain vigilant and proactive in addressing any health concerns that may arise during this period. Planning a long-distance trip with family may offer a much-needed reprieve from work-related stressors, providing an opportunity for relaxation and rejuvenation. Amidst these challenges, you are encouraged to cultivate a supportive network of positive influences. Retrograde Saturn's transit in the 6th house may expose you to toxic relationships or negative influences that could adversely impact your well-being. It is imperative for you to consciously distance yourself from such influences, replacing them with supportive, optimistic connections that foster personal growth and resilience. In the professional sphere, you are urged to maintain an honest and diligent approach to your work. Despite potential challenges and obstacles, hard work and determination will be instrumental in achieving professional goals. However, you must prioritize self-care and well-being, as issues such as indigestion or stress-related ailments may manifest during this period. Balancing work commitments with family time is crucial, with the support of your spouse serving as a source of comfort and relief. Opportunities for career advancement may arise through interactions with new contacts or overcoming challenges posed by adversaries. Seeking the guidance and blessings of elders can further bolster your professional endeavors, garnering recognition and appreciation from superiors. Presenting work or projects in an impressive manner showcases your expertise and commitment to excellence, paving the way for success and recognition. Reflecting on the attributes of the sixth house, you may find yourself facing increased pressure and responsibilities during this period. Retrograde Saturn's intensified influence underscores the need for diligence and resilience in navigating through challenges related to debts, health concerns, and legal matters. However, this period also presents an opportunity for negotiation and resolution, as adversaries may extend olive branches, leading to favorable outcomes. With Saturn as the fifth lord retrograding in the sixth house, you are encouraged to revisit your approach towards creativity, romance, and matters related to children or offspring. This period prompts you to reflect on your gains and benefits from creative endeavors, hobbies, and recreational activities, as well as your capacity for self-expression and enjoyment. You may find yourself reassessing your approach towards romantic relationships and exploring new avenues for self-expression and personal fulfillment. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to confront any self-imposed limitations or fears that may be hindering your ability to fully embrace joy and spontaneity in your life. This period may also bring opportunities for reconnecting with your inner child and rediscovering simple pleasures. Overall, the retrograde of Saturn in the sixth house signifies a period of introspection and potential challenges for you. By surrounding yourself with positive influences, maintaining a strong work ethic, and prioritizing both physical and emotional well-being, you can navigate through this period with resilience and emerge stronger and wiser. Through perseverance and proactive self-care, you can weather the challenges and seize opportunities for growth and success in your personal and professional life. For Libra, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius signals a period of introspection and transformation, particularly in areas related to home, family, creativity, and self-expression. Governed by Saturn in both the fourth and fifth houses, you are poised to undergo a period of deep introspection and potential transformation across various facets of your life, particularly in the areas of education, romance, and creativity. Saturn's transit in the fifth house, which governs education, romance, and creativity, prompts you to engage in introspection regarding your pursuit of higher education and creative endeavors. You are encouraged to assess whether you are investing sufficient effort and dedication to realize your academic or artistic aspirations. This transit prompts contemplation on matters of love and romance. However, embarking on new romantic relationships during this period may not yield favorable outcomes. Instead, you are advised to channel your energy towards creative and educational pursuits and personal growth, laying a solid foundation for future endeavors. The influence of retrograde Saturn underscores the importance of surrounding yourself with positive influences to foster personal and professional development. While you may encounter delays in executing your plans, this period offers an opportunity to connect with new acquaintances and acquire valuable skills and knowledge from them. Embracing a mindset of learning from past failures can pave the way for long-term success, as retrograde Saturn compels you to cultivate resilience and fortitude in the face of challenges. Gratitude emerges as a central theme during this period, serving as a powerful antidote to counteract negative influences. You are encouraged to adopt an inward-focused approach, refraining from succumbing to a mindset of complaint or victimhood. By embracing gratitude and resilience, you can navigate through challenges with grace and determination, emerging stronger and more empowered. In the area of work and professional life, you are urged to assess your strengths and capabilities before committing to important projects or ventures. The presence of unknown fears and uncertainties may disrupt the delicate balance between personal and professional life, underscoring the importance of maintaining harmony and open communication in relationships. Spending quality time with partners can foster understanding and mitigate conflicts, ensuring a harmonious balance between work and personal life. Despite potential financial setbacks, you may encounter opportunities for investment and financial growth during this period. Trusting your intuition and seeking support from knowledgeable individuals can lead to profitable investments and financial stability. At the workplace, colleagues may offer valuable assistance in managing workloads, while implementing innovative ideas can pave the way for career advancement and growth. While challenges may arise, you are reminded to remain resilient and adaptable in the face of adversity. By embracing a mindset of gratitude, learning from past failures, and prioritizing personal and professional growth, you can navigate through the retrograde period with resilience and emerge stronger and more empowered than before. With Saturn as the fourth lord retrograding second away in the fifth house, you are encouraged to revisit your approach towards home, family, and emotional security. This period prompts you to reflect on your roots, traditions, and sense of belonging. You may find yourself reassessing your living situation, family dynamics, and the foundations upon which you build your sense of security. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to confront any unresolved issues or conflicts within the home environment with patience and maturity, paving the way for healing and reconciliation. Overall, the retrograde of Saturn in the fifth house signifies a period of reflection and potential transformation for you. Through introspection and perseverance, you can seize opportunities for growth and success in both your personal and professional lives. By embracing gratitude and resilience, you can navigate through challenges with grace and determination, emerging stronger and more empowered than before. For Scorpio, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius brings a period of introspection and adjustment, particularly in areas related to communication, siblings, home, and emotional security. Saturn rules your third house of communication, travels, efforts, and actions, and your fourth house of home, mother, and peace of mind, so you're poised to undergo a period of profound reflection, particularly concerning matters related to your domestic life and personal well-being. With Saturn transiting in your fourth house, you're called to turn your gaze inward, focusing on the foundational aspects of your life, home, family, and emotional security. This transit prompts you to reassess your relationship with your mother, the state of your home environment, and your overall sense of peace and stability. Potential stressors within the home, such as familial conflicts or concerns about the health and well-being of your mother, may threaten your peace of mind and emotional equilibrium. Travel away from home may provide temporary respite from domestic tensions, while engaging in practices such as meditation and mindfulness can offer solace and inner calm amidst turbulent times. The retrograde motion of Saturn accentuates the need for you to approach change and adversity with resilience and positivity. While this period may bring challenges in understanding and fulfilling work responsibilities, it also presents an opportunity for personal and professional growth. You may find yourself grappling with feelings of incapacity or frustration in your professional endeavors, yet you're encouraged to view these obstacles as stepping stones to greater self-awareness and skill development. Engaging in lifelong learning, updating skills, or pursuing interests in health and wellness can serve as pathways to self-improvement and empowerment during this time. In matters pertaining to property or real estate, you're advised to exercise caution and diligence. The retrograde motion of Saturn amplifies the importance of thoroughness and attention to detail, particularly when it comes to contractual agreements and legal documents. By conducting meticulous due diligence and seeking expert advice where necessary, you can navigate property-related matters with clarity and foresight, minimizing the risk of potential setbacks or disputes. Despite potential challenges in your career path, you may gain valuable insights into your professional trajectory and life purpose during this period. Financial opportunities, including investments in fixed assets or collaborations with foreign partners, may present themselves, offering a pathway to increased financial stability and prosperity. Partnerships, both personal and professional, play a crucial role in supporting you through financial decisions and investments, providing you with a sense of security and mutual growth. However, the retrograde motion of Saturn may also bring occasional setbacks or feelings of exploitation in professional endeavors. Your urge to maintain vigilance and assertiveness in safeguarding your interests, seeking support from trusted partners and allies when necessary. By fostering open communication and transparency in your professional relationships, you can navigate through challenges and emerge stronger and more resilient. With Saturn as your third house lord retrograding in the fourth house, you're encouraged to revisit your approach towards communication, relationships with siblings, and short journeys. This period prompts you to reflect on your communication style, listening skills, and ability to express yourself effectively. You may find yourself reassessing your relationships with siblings or close relatives, as well as your capacity for collaboration and cooperation in your immediate environment. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to confront any issues related to communication breakdowns or misunderstandings with patience and maturity, paving the way for clearer and more effective interactions. Overall, the retrograde of Saturn in the 4th house signifies a period of introspection and potential transformation for you. By embracing change with resilience and positivity, you can navigate through challenges in the areas of home, family, and career, emerging stronger and more empowered. Through self-reflection, lifelong learning, and strategic planning, you can lay the groundwork for long-term success and fulfillment in both your personal and professional lives. For Sagittarius, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius indicates a period of reflection and adjustment, particularly in areas governed by Saturn's influence in your birth chart. With Saturn ruling over your 2nd house of wealth, speech, and family, and your 3rd house of communication, travels, efforts, actions, and business, you're primed for a period of contemplation and potential transformation. The retrograde motion of Saturn in your 3rd house prompts you to focus on expanding your knowledge base, nurturing your skills and interests, and exploring new avenues of learning. This transit encourages you to embrace opportunities for personal and professional growth, particularly through travel and education. Whether you're embarking on a journey of self-discovery or seeking to enhance your professional qualifications, prioritize learning and skill development during this time. Saturn's retrograde motion in Aquarius, its own sign in the 3rd house for you, signifies a period of introspection and adjustment concerning communication, relationships with siblings, and short journeys. Reassess your approach towards communication, listening skills, and interactions with others in your immediate environment. Reflect on your relationships with siblings or neighbors, as well as your capacity for collaboration and cooperation in your daily interactions. Confront any issues related to communication breakdowns or misunderstandings with patience and maturity, paving the way for clearer and more effective interactions. This period may also bring opportunities for reconnecting with friends through social media or engaging in short trips that facilitate personal growth and self-discovery. However, the retrograde motion of Saturn may also bring delays and challenges in the area of luck and fortune. You may find yourself facing obstacles and setbacks in your endeavors, necessitating a disciplined and proactive approach to navigate through adversity. Maintain a positive mindset and cultivate resilience in the face of challenges, recognizing that setbacks are merely stepping stones on the path to success. In your professional life, you may encounter delays in achieving your desired outcomes and may need to adopt a strategic and methodical approach to your work. Break down goals into manageable steps and prioritize tasks to overcome obstacles and achieve success. Exercise caution in your dealings with colleagues and partners, as misunderstandings and conflicts may arise due to the influence of retrograde Saturn. You may experience tensions and challenges in your relationships with younger siblings during this period. Maintain open lines of communication and cultivate understanding and empathy in your interactions with others. By fostering harmonious relationships with those in your immediate surroundings, you can mitigate the negative effects of retrograde Saturn and promote a sense of peace and cooperation. In matters of finance and investment, exercise prudence and caution. While opportunities for financial gain may present themselves, conduct thorough research and due diligence before making any significant financial decisions. Take a cautious and methodical approach to your finances to safeguard your wealth and minimize the risk of financial loss. With Saturn as your 2nd house lord retrograding in the 3rd house, revisit your approach towards finances, values, and self-worth. Reflect on your relationship with money, material possessions, and personal resources. Reassess your financial goals, budgeting habits, and attitudes towards material abundance. Confront any issues related to financial stability or self-esteem with patience and perseverance, paving the way for greater financial security and self-confidence. This period may also bring opportunities for increasing your income or acquiring valuable assets through disciplined effort and strategic planning. Overall, the retrograde motion of Saturn in the 3rd house signifies a period of reflection, introspection, and potential growth for you, Sagittarius. Embrace opportunities for learning and skill development, maintain a positive mindset in the face of adversity, and nurture harmonious relationships with others. Navigate through the challenges of retrograde Saturn and emerge stronger and more resilient than before. For Capricorn, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius marks a period of deep introspection and adjustment, particularly in areas related to self-image, values, finances, and personal resources. Saturn, as the ruling planet of Capricorn, governs both your 1st house of self and life path and your 2nd house of wealth, speech, and family in your birth chart. Therefore, the retrograde motion of Saturn in the second house carries significant implications for you in various aspects of your life. First and foremost, you will find yourself deeply immersed in matters related to financial stability and security during this retrograde period. With Saturn's influence over your second house of wealth, speech, and family, you will be prompted to reevaluate your approach to wealth management and financial planning. Reflect on your current financial situation, including your assets, savings, and investments, and assess whether you are taking the necessary steps to secure your financial future. However, the retrograde motion of Saturn may also bring about feelings of limitation or restriction when it comes to wealth accumulation for you. You may encounter challenges or delays in your financial endeavors, prompting you to reassess your spending habits and adopt a more prudent approach to money management. By prioritizing practicality and frugality over extravagance, you can navigate through financial challenges and maintain stability in your financial affairs. You will be compelled to delve deep into matters concerning family dynamics and your home environment during this retrograde period. Saturn's influence in the second house may exacerbate existing tensions or conflicts within the family, leading to a need for greater understanding and communication. You may feel a strong urge to foster harmony and reduce stress within your household, perhaps by spending quality time with family members or seeking professional support if necessary. In your professional life, you may encounter obstacles and delays in your career advancement during this retrograde period. The influence of retrograde Saturn may create challenges in terms of relationships with colleagues and business partners, necessitating a diplomatic and collaborative approach to teamwork. Prioritize organization and structured work patterns, as Saturn favors disciplined and methodical approaches to work. You may feel drawn to indulging in luxury expenditures or lifestyle choices during this time, which could potentially lead to financial strain. It is essential for you to exercise restraint and implement a down-to-earth approach to your finances, prioritizing practicality and long-term financial security over immediate gratification. On a personal level, focus on your overall well-being and relaxation during this retrograde period. Engage in hobbies, spend quality time with loved ones, and practice self-care to alleviate stress and maintain emotional equilibrium amidst the challenges posed by retrograde Saturn. Taking a break from professional responsibilities and going on a vacation with family can provide much-needed rejuvenation and perspective. With Saturn as your first lord retrograding in the second house, you are encouraged to revisit your sense of self, identity, and personal goals. Reflect on your ambitions, desires, and the image you project to the world. You may find yourself reassessing your approach towards personal growth, self-expression, and the pursuit of your dreams. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to confront any issues related to self-doubt, insecurity, or limiting beliefs with patience and perseverance, paving the way for greater self-confidence and authenticity. This period may also bring opportunities for personal transformation and self-discovery as you delve deeper into your inner motivations and aspirations. Overall, the retrograde motion of Saturn in the second house signifies a period of introspection and reassessment for you, Capricorn. By reflecting on your financial goals, family dynamics, and personal well-being, you can lay the groundwork for long-term stability and success. With patience, discipline, and a practical approach, you can navigate through the challenges of retrograde Saturn and emerge stronger and more resilient than before. For Aquarius, the retrograde motion of Saturn in your own sign carries profound implications, particularly in areas related to self-awareness, spirituality, personal identity, and hidden strengths. Saturn, as your ruling planet, governs both your first house of self and life path and your 12th house of foreign lands, spirituality, losses, and closures. Therefore, the retrograde motion of Saturn in your first house carries significant implications for you across various aspects of your life. During this retrograde period, you will find yourself drawn inward, reflecting on your self-image, life goals, and personal identity. With Saturn's influence over your first house, you may feel compelled to reassess your ambitions and make necessary adjustments to ensure alignment with your true life path. This period may prompt you to contemplate pursuing higher education, exploring new career opportunities, or delving into spiritual practices to deepen your understanding of self. You may experience an increased sense of responsibility and pressure to excel in your endeavors during this retrograde phase. Saturn's influence may bring heightened workloads and challenges, necessitating a positive mindset and a resilient approach to overcome obstacles. However, it is advisable for you to refrain from initiating new projects or ventures during this time, as retrograde Saturn may introduce delays and setbacks in their completion. The retrograde motion of Saturn may highlight areas of rigidity or resistance to change in your life. You are encouraged to embrace flexibility and facilitate adjustments in your career path and personal life, rather than clinging to outdated beliefs or habits. By fostering an open-minded attitude and embracing transformation, you can navigate through challenges with grace and adaptability. You may find yourself facing disruptions in your physical and mental well-being during this retrograde period. The stress of increased responsibilities and the demands of daily life may lead to feelings of exhaustion and burnout. To mitigate these effects, prioritize self-care practices such as yoga, meditation, and maintaining a balanced lifestyle to promote overall well-being and mental clarity. In your interpersonal relationships, you may encounter communication challenges or misunderstandings with your loved ones. Retrograde Saturn may hinder your ability to express yourself effectively, leading to conflicts or tensions within relationships. It is crucial for you to practice patience and empathy, seeking to understand others' perspectives and fostering open and honest communication to resolve conflicts peacefully. Despite the challenges posed by retrograde Saturn, remember to maintain a positive outlook and trust in your ability to navigate through adversity. By cultivating resilience and perseverance, you can harness the transformative energy of retrograde Saturn to propel you forward on your journey of self-discovery and growth. Seeking support from trusted friends and family members can provide invaluable assistance during this introspective period. Saturn's retrograde motion in Aquarius also highlights the 12th house significations by the house rulership. This period prompts you to delve deep into your inner world, exploring your spiritual beliefs, practices, and inner guidance. This period may also bring opportunities for developing greater resilience, inner strength, and a deeper connection to your higher self. Overall, the retrograde motion of Saturn in the first house signifies a time of profound self-examination and inner growth for you, Aquarius. By embracing change, fostering resilience, and prioritizing self-care, you can leverage this opportunity to realign with your true life path and fulfill your highest potential. As you navigate through the challenges and uncertainties of retrograde Saturn, trust in your inner wisdom and remain steadfast in your pursuit of personal and spiritual evolution. For Pisces, the retrograde motion of Saturn in Aquarius brings a period of introspection and adjustment, particularly in areas related to social networks, aspirations, spirituality, and subconscious patterns. Saturn governs both your 11th house of gains, desires, and income, and the 12th house of foreign lands, spirituality, losses, and closures. Therefore, the retrograde motion of Saturn in the 12th house carries profound implications for you across various aspects of your life. During this retrograde phase, you will find yourself drawn inward, reflecting on your spiritual beliefs, connection to higher consciousness, and sense of inner fulfillment. With Saturn's influence over your 12th house, you may feel compelled to deepen your understanding of spirituality, explore mystical practices, or embark on a journey of self-discovery. This period presents an opportune moment for you to engage in meditation, yoga, or other spiritual pursuits to cultivate inner peace and harmony. You may find yourself reflecting on your past losses, closures, and expenditures during this retrograde period. Saturn's transit through your 12th house may prompt you to revisit unresolved issues or emotional wounds, seeking closure and healing. It is a favorable time for you to release emotional baggage, forgive yourself and others, and embrace a renewed sense of freedom and liberation. The retrograde motion of Saturn may bring about delays or challenges in your financial endeavors and aspirations. You may experience unexpected financial losses or setbacks, requiring you to adopt a cautious approach to money matters. It is advisable for you to carefully analyze your expenses, seek expert advice on financial planning, and exercise prudence in your monetary dealings during this period. You may feel compelled to engage in acts of charity, altruism, or service to others during this retrograde phase. Saturn's influence may inspire you to extend a helping hand to those in need, fostering a sense of compassion, empathy, and interconnectedness. Engaging in voluntary work, donations, or humanitarian efforts can bring about a sense of fulfillment and purpose to you during this introspective period. In your professional endeavors, you may encounter delays or obstacles in finalizing new deals or projects during retrograde Saturn's transit through your 12th house. It is essential for you to remain patient, resilient, and adaptable in the face of challenges, avoiding negative thoughts or self-doubt. By channeling positive energy and focusing on your strengths, you can overcome obstacles and achieve your professional goals with perseverance and determination. You may find yourself drawn to foreign lands or opportunities for higher education or spiritual growth during this retrograde phase. Saturn's influence may present opportunities for you to expand your horizons, broaden your perspectives, and embark on transformative journeys of self-discovery. You are encouraged to embrace new experiences, embrace uncertainty, and trust in the unfolding of your spiritual path. With Saturn as your 11th lord retrograding in the 12th house, this period prompts you to reflect on your relationships with friends, groups, and communities, as well as your long-term objectives and aspirations. You may find yourself reassessing your social circle, the role you play within it, and the alignment of your goals with your larger community or society. Saturn's retrograde motion encourages you to confront any challenges or limitations in these areas with patience and perseverance, paving the way for greater clarity and alignment with your true aspirations. This period may also bring opportunities for redefining your sense of belonging and contribution within your social networks. Overall, the retrograde motion of Saturn in the 12th house signifies a period of spiritual awakening, introspection, and inner transformation for Pisces people. By embracing the energies of retrograde Saturn with openness and receptivity, you can navigate through challenges, overcome obstacles, and emerge stronger, wiser, and more spiritually evolved. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery and healing, trust in the divine guidance and surrender to the flow of life. As we wrap up this transit episode, remember that these insights are based on sidereal or Vedic astrology, which accounts for the approximately 24-degree difference with the tropical zodiac. If you'd like more personalized predictions for their specific zodiac sign or have any questions about their astrological chart, feel free to reach out to us. Stay tuned for more astrological updates. If they found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more astrology insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so they never miss an update. Thank they once again for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate sharing more astrological wisdom with they in the future. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shining bright.